in, my friends. It's the transfer episode. We're going to walk through the changes. It's December 18th, so we've not even really gotten into the transfers really full-fledged yet. But I just got the youth intake preview, so a healthy number of new fullbacks. Can they play wingback? That's my question. At least one of our fullbacks has plenty of promise. We have a forward who could be considered a fine prospect. We have one good young Italian striker from Cavrago who has caught the eye. We should really be optimistic about this group of young players. Is it comparing it to the current squad of under 18s? Because that's not a whole lot to be happy about there. No defensive midfielders. No new wingbacks coming through. Okay, so the fullbacks we have are going to have to be trained. Okay. Goalkeepers coming through are poor quality. Center backs coming through look like they won't make the grade. Great. It's not like we have a gap there. Wide midfielders do not look like great prospects. That's fine. Most of our attacking midfielders coming through look to be below the required standard. That's fine. There are a few good wingers in general. Can they play wingback? We will find out. Oh, also, I just thought I'd point this out. Costa handed an additional 2-match ban, and he will be punished under the code of conduct. I do want to show you this as well, because we talked about the importance, at least in my opinion, of doing leagues when you can and bringing in those really big teams. This is our balance. We're 3 days from the start of the games. It's Christmas Eve. You know, have a holly jolly. We've got 73,000 euros in the bank. Let's see what happens after we play these 3 games and we pay out the fees to the teams for coming to play, and see where that takes us. Because we currently have lost 278,000 euros this entire season. All right, my friends, I have hopped us forward. We've played Alto Adige with a draw. Disappointing. We had some really good chances, like goalkeeper comes out, misses the ball, and we hit the side netting. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. But we beat Carpi away from home with a 1-0, which I was quite pleased with, to be fair. So we are 10 points clear of being, staying in the playoffs, and we're 11 points from the top of the game in hand. I don't think we should get promoted, and I don't think we want to get promoted. What I was saying about the finances, you see the spike. That was good. I forgot to stop and record when it was actually happening. So essentially, our overall balance dropped to 63 grand, and then we had the money league. And what happens with the money league is, as the games happen, right? Because you're getting gate receipts and TV revenue and stuff like that, even when the other 2 teams out of the 4, right? You play somebody and then the 2 other teams play, and that's the league. You're getting gate revenues and TV money, and it goes up as you do that. And so we went from 63K to 190K to 385K, down to 328K, up to 441,000, then up to 473,000, and then you have to pay the other teams for having come, like you're paying them their fee. It dropped to 418K. So we were at one point up. That was insane. Like, maybe I missed a point where we did the math again, because I thought we would go from like 63 grand to like 150 grand, not up to like 300. But either way, we're back down to 225, my friends. Our projection has improved to 578. It was like down to 800 once we had a transfer, which we've had a transfer, my friends. Oh yeah. We've had a lot of trialists that we've also not brought in. Bling. I've tried to get rid. I'll just show you. We spent some money. Would you like to? Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, you can see the transfer budget. You can tell we haven't spent much money, I guess. Would you like to guess without doing the math or looking down here, I guess, maybe? It's right there. We spent 13 grand. I was going to have you guys leave a comment, but I didn't think it through. Now, did I? Dennis van Verenberg, which is a fantastic name. I think you have to agree it's an A+ name. 21-year-old Belgian that we picked up from the mighty FCV Dender. Yeah, in the Belgium first amateur division. Not the first of not the Pro League A. The amateur division. Come on, lads. But last season he banged in a mighty 9 goals. He's obviously too good for that level, right? and he went on a free. He was a Club Bruges product, went on loan to Eindhoven, didn't really do much there, and then went to the amateur first division and started not this past season, not in reality, where he had 1 goal in 22 appearances, but here, 17 total appearances, 9 goals, 4 assists, 4 players of the match. Our scouts, I think, found him, and it was one of those things. His contract was up at the end of the season, and we could have risked it, but there were some other teams that were sniffing around, and it was 13 grand. And I was like, you know what? We've got the budget. Let's buy this guy. He's 6'3". He's got 16 heading, 14 jumping reach. We should be able to do some set piece, like master set piece theater type situations. Now he's had 2 subs on a 6.6. He hasn't had full run out. He's still learning Italian. To be fair, he not a single bit of Italian. But so we sent him on a language course for that. Balanced personality, would have liked better, but for a 21-year-old, I think for 900 a week on top of that as a breakthrough prospect, and that's what he wanted. Now I want to say, does it even show? Because I did the player pathway thing, or I think I had him as a regular player or a rotational, whatever the rotational is called, player next season. But we gave him a path. That should be a thing, shouldn't it? Somewhere. I just haven't done it, so that's why I'm sure there's a way to see that. I just haven't done it myself. So there's that. Our, whatever director of football or whoever is signing our youth prospects, I'm not really too fussed about it, is picking up some players. They got some 3-star potential. Looks okay. We need players, so that's a thing. This one looks all right as a midfielder. Needs to work on his determination quite a bit. But we have also brought in on loan, my friends, Roberts with an S, Roberts Vipes, which is his name really Roberts? Roberts Vipes. Obviously, he's got the hair. That's amazing. His Sampdoria product, boy, I have been on point with my recording recently. He's Latvian and declared for them, has 6 caps and 2 goals. He's an international, my friends. Now it's Latvia, but hey, how's he done? We can't see it. He's got 6 caps and 2 goals, 1.1K a week. We sent the other one back, is what it comes down to. He's actually got some potential. His contract's through the end of next season. I'm hoping we can kind of like sneak in there, but at the very least, he's young. He's got some fitness. He's 6'2". He's got some potential. So hopefully he improves, unlike the rest of our center backs, which are not going to improve. So those are the ends. We brought in Unai that you've already seen, and he's done a 6'4'8". Fantastic. We brought in Dennis van Varenberg, which is a fantastic name. The DVV. What should we call him? Yeah, let me know in the comments. And then Roberts. Those are the ends. It's really not all that excited. Loan deals we sent back. I feel like that should be here, but we sent back the center back. I can't even remember his name. He had like 2 subs. He was in blue, and he was a left back or a center back, primarily a center back, and he had about 2-star potential. So he's gone. We also, as you saw there, put out an offer for the second time. The first time we couldn't come to terms, but I think as time has gone on, they've gone like, yeah, we're not going to get paid as much as we thought we were going to get paid as a left back. And here is why, my friends. He's clearly not as good as Lunetta. Lunetta is quite good, but not, it's you want to say not by much. Lunetta's worth 1.5 million, but he has, a +1 across the board, sometimes +2 or 3, if you look at it generally. I tried to extend his loan, and they were like, we'd prefer he plays with higher skilled players. I'm like, hey, he's on a 6.83 in our division. Maybe he needs to step his game up. And I went after. Oh, I was so upset. It was one of those things where I feel like we got there first, but it didn't matter. Hold on. Left back. Not the interested ones. Armando Anastasio. Looked a gem. My friends. We got there first, and then all the Serie A teams started coming in. And they weren't alone. Maybe it was all Serie B. I should say. But we got there first, and he turned us down. I'm choosing to look at this as a positive because we get a kid that's 2 years younger that could develop to being a 5-star talent, and he wanted to come here. So props to him. He comes at the end of the season. So it's end of contract. So I'm more planning for next season, right? Like, I don't think we're going to get promoted. So I'm trying to kind of get rid of the players and start bringing in some folks that can help us make that push, but doing it effectively, right? So with the DVV coming in, I don't know if I like that. You let me know again. I tried to get rid of Mattia Marchi, and no one wants to buy him because of his wage demands. So essentially what has happened is he's realized I got a pretty good gig here, and we are in contract for another 30 months, something like that. Right? Yeah. And I mean, if he stays, he stays, and I can't really be too upset about that. But it would give us essentially like 4 strikers. So someone's going to miss out. And it's not going to be Stefano, and it's not going to be Brodic, and it's not going to be the guy that's 21 versus the guy that's 31. So I've told him that. He said he'd look for a club. No one has come in for him. I've offered him out at like 200 grand, but paying his full wages. No one's coming for that. So we got a bit of a problem there. The only thing I'd like to do is we're getting Veroni back today. Verone. But he's only going 45 minutes. Icardi has been injured with damaged knee cartilage. That's good. As you can see, his stamina has come off a little bit. We're paying 2.1K a week for him, which is a little rich for my blood. I thought about sending him back, but I'd also like to consider, he enjoys a big match. He hasn't really gotten consistent playing time with us. But again, I'm looking at, I know I'm bouncing all over the place here. I'm looking at next season and going, hey, this guy looks pretty good. Could we have Rossi, Veroni, Icardi, and Romano, but play Romano here? And well, I guess we wouldn't have enough spots then. I was thinking, and Rossi up as an attacking midfielder to be a little more aggressive. Because Romano is 900 a week for another season, so he's not going anywhere, and I like him. He's on a 6.9. He's done well for us. But it's like, once you fall off these 4, it's a pretty steep drop, and this guy is not even, he's like somebody my staff has signed, right? So let's go look at Rossi. Yeah, it's like, let's get past Icardi. It's a whole lot of meh. So I'd like to keep him, but I'm not sure if he'll want just like a rotational contract or whatever you call it. I mean, what is he now? He's supposed to be a regular starter. He's been injured. So that's kind of what's going on. It's not, I mean, the reality, right, of this level is you have to get used to doing this. I mean, look at this. That's crazy, isn't it? You can tell it didn't stop in the summer window. Like, I've been a little more picky, but like Unai that we signed was a trialist, as was Roberts, right? So, and we did get a trial out of this guy, but he just wasn't as good. And because I can't get rid of the 31-year-old striker, I can't justify bringing him in, really. But that's kind of, welcome to transfers, low league management football, right? But today, my friends, we take on Modena. Now, they are pretty far down there. It's a home match for us. They've got 14 points out of 22 games. They are not looking good. They have been on quite the fall. They just got promoted up from Serie D last season, and it looks like they may go back down. So we'd like to take advantage of that. Again, I'm not thinking for promotion. I'm just thinking for like guaranteeing where we need in playoffs. One of the things we need to look at here that I have not looked at is, do we get money? Or is that, we'll find that out eventually. Isn't the money typically on here? Yes, somewhere. Do you guys know? I can't hear you. Could you speak up? That's the play out. It doesn't talk about the play off. Is it just you go to, let's just check here. If it's listed here, that'll kind of give us an indication. No. Okay. Am I crazy? Here, shouldn't there be a financial rewards section? Or do they not give financial rewards at this level? Like, maybe that's what I'm gonna check Serie A. We're learning together. Oh, okay, there it is. Prize money right there listed. Okay, I see it. It just okay. Winner gets 150K. I just saw it. Yeah. Because there's nothing else and it's kind of depressing. Maybe that's Yay. I meant to show you this. Look at this. Oh, I love an 18-year-old prospect with green and yellow arrows. That just Is that one of your favorite things in Football Manager? Let me know in the comments, because it is mine. Like, getting that young prospect that had the potential. Now, to be fair, he's gotten some game time. He's gotten 3 starts, 5 subs. We've given him, obviously, a bunch of under 20 and under 18 games, so he can, like, or maybe just under 20, whatever he was available for, we've thrown him in there, and it's paying fruit, my friends. Like, he is going to be, and don't worry, again, we've signed him to an extension. He's going to be our next right back. Like, Labuti's still here. Really needs to step his game up, to be honest with you. He's gotten 15 starts and hasn't really developed as much, and he's got someone right behind him coming with the quickness. My friends. So we're hosting, this is, what's it called? The Secchia Derby. Yeah, it's a big one. We are favored only slightly against a team that is how many points below us? 26 points below us. I don't know what that means. I have taken off, I'm trying to check things here, and I've taken off the early crosses because we've not really possessed the ball well. So I'm wondering if we're just like pinging it too hopefully versus getting these guys a little more forward and getting them a chance to pick out a better pass. We're going to try it. I've also put Lubuti on attack because in a positive, again, we're 26 points above them. In a positive system, you probably need 4 to 6 attack oriented players. And if he's on support, we've only got 4. So 5 is right in the middle. Again, we're 26 points above them. I'd like to think we could do a job. Ivan is going to go 45. Ivan, 40. Can you let me know that? Thanks. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. Let's, yeah, we should be winning this one comfortably. I mean, that's reality. I don't like when it's randomly scrolled down and I can't tell what is happening. I don't know. I got lots of questions for you. Does anybody else take their time with the team talks? Is it just me? I want to this is about like it's really like if you can get the first season, at least traditionally in FM19, if you can get, or FM18, 19, all that kind of stuff, if you can get through the first season, you're feeling a lot better about your chances of keeping your job. So I'm going to squeeze everything I can out of every opportunity to do that, including team talks. So I don't know if you do the same thing, if you're just like, leave it to my assistant. Yeah, it's raining. Costa is on contract until 2022. How do we get rid of him? He's like 33, 34. He's too old. Why did they sign that contract? Yeah, he's been playing really well on a 7-1-4 no goals. Yeah, we want him to keep it up. I guess we do. Again, possession is a smidgen of a problem. I'm not sure why, but it doesn't matter. But if we score goals, right? That's kind of how I look at it. Oh boy! Please don't get set off. There's the sound. There it is. When you don't have it on, it takes a minute. You got to wait for a highlight. And apparently, the first 16 minutes or 17 minutes and 45 seconds was quite dull. Oh, you got to see his debut start goal. First goal. It was a bit of a fluky one, my friends. I didn't even get to hype it up. Was that a failed clearance? Yeah, okay. Ingenuity. And I mean, that was really nice placement of the ball. Right on the corner. You love to see it. Okay, apparently we're having some problems on this side of the pitch. So we're going to even that out a little bit. I don't know if that's wise or not, but that's what we're gonna do. Oh man, maybe he was too focused. Oh, there he is again, the target man. He was too focused in the first 2 games. Like, he had to move. He's in a new country. He's like got his his translation app out, right? And he's looking through a guidebook, trying to like, okay, how do I get around here? And that's why we didn't start. Hey, we're gonna easy in. We're gonna easy in. Give you a chance. Play in a friendly. That's cool. Do your thing, man. And then boom. There you go. There you go. Don't think the job is done. We are playing our rivals, my friends. Don't get sent off. And there you go. There you go. And that is going to open up an opportunity, my friends, for Nico Kirwan. And we're just going to do this. Because everybody we have is right-footed. Right-footed only. So it doesn't really matter where we put them or in what order. All right, my friends. Nico's been needing game time because he is on a regular starter contract and has not been regularly starting. Because he's not really a great fit for our system. But without the possession, we are... 12 shots to 3. Bradic is not having the game of his life. We're going to bring on Stefano Scappini. He's played well as a pressing forward, I guess. Sure. Win that ball back. Lunetta not playing well. I now that I've remembered that we have the opportunity to sub a lot, I'm trying to take that into account. Favelli is on support because he has, I think literally a 1 on flare, maybe a 1. We're gonna say get creative, and nobody cares what I have to say, or they do care. They're just overwhelmed by it. We're gonna bring on the man, the myth, the legend, Giorgio Flacovio. Bring it on, son. I'm putting you on attack. I love you. Love you, dog. And then we'll bring on Spano. That's our last set of subs. Can we just see the game out? I'll take a... Oh, they've gone... Someone else... I should take that off. 3-4-3. 3-4-3. "16 shots to 4, lads. 38% possession to 62%. But we got the job done." I don't know. I'm so confused. I guess it's because we are defensive, but we win the ball back and immediately we're trying to ping it up, and maybe our passing is just poor. But I'm still gonna say well done. Oh man, I love gets his debut start and goal. Yes, I love that. Yes. And that, my friends. Okay, if they win... Yeah, we are in 4th place. We're still 10 points off. That's fine. We would like the money. But, again, getting promoted might be a terrible, terrible thing. Our under-18s are topping their group, and our under-20s are as well. It's because we actually bought some actual players. Next time you see us, my friends, we're going to hop forward a bit. It's got to be Padova, doesn't it? They are currently 2nd. That's a huge game. That's a rivalry game. And then I don't recognize any of the... Because I changed the badges. Maybe Padova and Cesena? Maybe to get some revenge? Yeah, they beat us 2-0. Yeah, that seems good. That seems good. That seems right. We're going to hop forward. We are on quite the streak here. Right? Even with the friendly. We're still undefeated. Oh, okay, that's the... We're going to end it there, my friends. Can we hit 200 likes on this episode? Can we do it? What do you think? It's up to you. I have nothing to do with it. I guess I can like it, but I'm just but one man. All right, my friends. We'll see you next time. Padova, Cesena. The transfer window is still open. Things can happen, but I'm really thinking not. See you then.